Peace, family. Hope you're all well. On my show yesterday, we discussed Isabella with my brother G Truth and my brother Age Case. But if anyone who didn't hear it and, you know, just want a quick summary. So Isabella went to the park on Sunday for the first time in quite a while. I think it was since she got taken away by the police in that van. So let's just summarise it, right? She's basically been to the park maybe 4 times. Twice she's been arrested, right? Twice, okay? And not just for your usual stuff, but for actual, like, crazy stuff. Now, bless anyone who has mental issues, mental health issues. You know, I pray for you. I hope that you're safe and what have you. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But this lady has a young child. This lady has a husband, okay? So first of all, you got to ask yourself, where's the child when she's going to the park and getting arrested and rolling around on the floor? And secondly, where's her husband? And why is her husband allowing her as a woman to go to the park? You know, the park can be dangerous, okay? Why is he allowing her just to go to the park? And remember that at the same time that she's supposedly married to this guy, she's like sleeping with Braden, and this is all on YouTube. Yeah, I don't mean the sleeping part. I mean, you know, the whole her latching onto Braden. The first time you ever saw her, she's latched onto Braden like a lapdog, like they were a couple or whatever. And as far as I'm aware, she's married at that point and she's got a kid. Okay. Now, I don't know, man. You got two things to think about. Is she mentally unbalanced, or is this a staged event? Now, I'll come back to that in a sec. Let's just watch this, but it's very loud and whatever, so. So there's only two policemen right now dealing with this, yeah? And I don't actually think that if they needed to sort of carry her away, they'd actually have the physical capability to do it, all right? Now, I've had, like, sort of issues with the police where I didn't swear. I was just sort of questioning them, yeah, on what they were doing. And they say to me, say something like that else again and you'll get arrested, okay? Like I said, I wasn't swearing or anything. This woman here, Isabella, not just now, but in the past, she's like, I'm sure she's told the policeman to F off and whatever. And they just allow it. But if this was me and I did this at the park, I'd be gone by now, bruv. I'd have been arrested no matter what. They wouldn't be pussyfooting around. They would grab me and stick me in the van, okay? Right, what's interesting now is you got, in this bit here, you got 𝙎𝙪𝙗 and you've got Pavlov. Now, 𝙎𝙪𝙗 is basically saying, you shouldn't be filming this, she's obviously not well, you shouldn't be filming this, she's not well. And then what does Pavlov say? People deserve to know what's going on here. So basically, he's cool with it being filmed, yeah? Now, this guy is very suspect, Pavlov, in my opinion, all right? Because I've seen him use what I think are staged events to then say, oh, look, this is a perfect example of Islam for you, okay? So I'm very suspicious of you, Pavlov. And the fact that you want this to be filmed means that you're possibly even part of this staged event. Right, what I want you to think about, yeah, is how long they've been allowing her just to piss around, rolling around, swearing, squaring up to policemen. How long, yeah? And tell me that it's not a possibility that she could have punched an innocent person in that park, yeah? So they're endangering people's safety by allowing her to get away with this. Look, the amount that she's swearing, I think you could even just say that she's causing a disturbance of the peace, which is enough to just get arrested flat out, yeah? Two minutes so far. What I want to know is, how do they know that her dad is coming? Yeah? Why is her husband not coming either, for example? Look, I mean, come on now. Come on. I'm sorry, but the more I see of this, it looks like a fake event. And you know why? Because it's just perfect. It's perfect. All these people taking photos, taking video recordings, and what do they say? Oh, look at this, like, minority in the park. Look what they behave like. Oh, people shouldn't be allowed to go to the park if this is what happens. You know what I mean? And then the policeman has the audacity to say, "Can everyone just get out of the way?" It's a public place and you should have done your duty and got her out of there by now. How hard is it for you to use your radio and get some more people, some more policemen to help you and assist you in getting her restrained? Yeah? Even if you believe this is actually real and that she's sort of got mental issues, the police response is pathetic and ridiculous. I think you've got three possibilities, yeah? Mental instability, high off a cocktail of drugs, or staged event. Let's say it's a staged event, okay? How much would it take you to do what she did? To basically roll around in the park, screaming and shouting and swearing? 500 quid? Grand? I don't know. Everyone's different. I'm just putting it out there, right?
Tell yourself that, and then you can go home. I know that. The way you're treating me like this.
Look how meek this policeman is. The male one. He's so meek. Would you trust him to, like, tackle a gang? Yeah? I wouldn't. And then who you got next to him? Some short woman. Wow. Yeah, this seems like the perfect two policemen to be dealing with, like, a physically sort of, how do I say this politely? I'm sure she takes quite a lot to pick up, if you see what I'm saying.
Nail me! I don't give a fucking shit!